we are, the 24th of February, Cornerstone renovation. And here's what you're going to see this week, or here's what you're going to see from last week and what we're going to be doing next week. We've got the exterior colors being applied. We're doing our color samples now. That's the possibilities. And you see from the previous weeks, we've got all of the upper construction complete. We're getting ready to strip in. We poured our first pour slab for the interior finish floor, and we are saw cut. That happened just the other day. We've got all of our perforations. Nothing got smacked. Praise the Lord. Everything has been inspected underground. Everything has been saw cut. We have pinwheeled our saw cuts. Make sure that we control all aspects of cracking. Now, what we're going to do with fire pump room number 34, we're going to break out that door and this section of block right here. We're going to put in a door here that matches the aluminum frames that you see there, and that's going to be the door going into the fire pump room, and that's our main water service for the surgery center. Our services are in. Our power gets turned on next week for permanent power. Next week, we're going to start loading the trusses down with all of the secondary structural 2x10s that we're going to be installing, and getting the building structurability up to code. Next couple weeks, I've got a surprise for you for that. And remember, no smoking. Alright, next week, our trusses deliver on Tuesday. On Thursday, we're going to start setting trusses. Masons are going to finish up their work up top on the back wall. We're going to jack these 3 beams up. Next week, we're going to lay the 2x10 sill plate on there, and we're going to get us a room with no more view. All that gets filled in. Then we come out the following week and we put the 2x10s in here from Matt Patage for our structural engineers. Now, all of our floor has been gravelled, you can see, and we're cleaning out the last of the debris and brick from the building and putting it into a dumpster outside. This is suite number 2. You can see we've got our roof back on from where we took it out. This really changed this room. The removal of the tank and removal of the pump. And so we're going to clean up some more of this room. You're going to see stuff like that as we finish up. Our painters are on site, full on. And this is going to be an entry point. We've got our windows. Now this is about the type of sunlight you're going to get at 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. So you still have quite a bit of natural light coming in here. And Cornerstone had made it a request to put in as much as possible. So we maximized what we have here. Now all this will get insulated and prepped for tenant finish. Our slabs are gone. I will tell you that it took 3 guys 5 days with a hammer. We broke one air hammer, completely blew the piston in it. The second air hammer was we broke 2 teeth on it before we finally got these 2 out. I will tell you that it's got to be the hardest concrete I've ever messed with in my entire life. You can see that we're complete with our attachment. Our secondary angle to tie back in structurally is on its way, and everything else is tied in. Now this room gets some carpentry also. So what you see now is basically within the next 2 weeks you're going to see floor slabs getting poured completely out and the framing of the common area restrooms getting taken care of. And we're going to start looking at finishing up stuff that's around to the front of the building. Here's our behemoth tank sitting out here. We're gonna Cornerstone has got some great green initiative ideas on reusing things that, you know, basically have stood the test of time, and reusing them to bring a natural attention or a focal point for a building renovation of this magnitude. Now this is our front entrance from the outside. We're going to have sidewalks, we're going to have a common area out here, we're going to have a tank out here. it's going to be a really nice, open, smooth flowing space. We're rebuilding this brick going up, and you can see that with our wonderful Kentucky weather, what it's like out here. You can see we're rebuilding this column all the way up. This is going to be storefront with the beams still visible. All of this is going to be painted. We're going to take down the last of that tin. All of this is getting tuck pointed. Our sills are going in, our trusses are going in. Now, within the next 3 weeks, trusses will be on, roof will be on, new roof will be on, storefront will be measured up, and if not within a week of installing, our column will be complete, and we're going to start looking at getting this outside area dressed up and ready for spring. We've got a big parking area that's coming in with Libs paving, and Jeff Libs will be taking care of some great work for us. Wayne Terrell with the Masons has been keeping the right amount of guys on the job site to do every bit of infill we need, especially with this cold weather. We've been very keen on the cost of temporary heat, and American Roofing is going to come up and finish up our roof, get us completely dried in. So that is Chris Duffy with Allegiance Construction. Y'all have a good one.